back, my YouTube friends and family. This is Lindsay, and I'm back with more daily work from home job leads for you. I've seen in the comments most people are looking for like non-phone, not customer service jobs where you're on the phone all day. So that is what I have for you in today's video. I have 5 different jobs that are non-phone, no talking. One of them will require a little bit of phone work, but it is mostly non-phone, non-talking, responding to emails and online website chats. We even got CVS Health in here. We've got 2 job leads that are paying almost up to $40 an hour. One does pay up to $40 an hour. One pays up to $37 an hour. These do not require any kind of college degree, so hopefully I got a little bit of something for everyone. But as always, if you're looking for something specific, you can leave that in the comments below. I do read those and keep that in mind when I am searching for these job leads to share for you. And I do want to quickly say that if you're new to this channel, welcome. We search the internet daily looking for the best work from home jobs that are hiring right now and share them on a daily basis. So make sure you're subscribed and have those notifications turned on so you never miss out on another video. And I do want to throw this out there. I do share worldwide international jobs from time to time, but my expertise is working in the United States as a hiring manager. And so that's really where my skill set is finding work from home jobs that are in the United States. So unfortunately, I don't share a lot of jobs that are outside of the United States. If you're from other countries, just know that. But without wasting any more time, first up we have the company called iHerb. Now, iHerb has 693 reviews from past and current employees that's worked for them. They have an overall employee satisfaction rating of 4.0 out of 5 stars. They are looking for a customer service quality control lead. Now, this is going to be remote for the United States only, but basically they're looking for somebody to be responsible for monitoring their customer service employees and evaluating the performance of those representatives and making sure that they're sticking to their quality standards and guidelines and providing great customer service to the customers. So you yourselves do not have to be on the phone, not doing customer service. You're going to be evaluating the quality metrics and criteria of the customer service team. Just again, making sure they're following those policies and procedures, looking at any root causes of any quality issues and identify underlying problems or trends. And then you'll work within the department to address and resolve these system issues with the quality of the customer service being given. So you're going to make up and suggest like improvement process plans, training programs, things like that. But you're not taking the calls yourself. As far as education goes, only a high school diploma or GED is actually required. They're looking for somebody who has great communication skills, somebody who can be professional, someone who has great listening skills, great problem solving skills, and has some kind of experience with like working with computer systems, Microsoft Office, Word, Excel, PowerPoint, those types of things. I do want to point out in this job lead, it says bilingual may be required, English plus any other language. It doesn't say that it is required, and I feel like they probably use a standard template for their jobs, and so this is just always thrown in there. So just know that going in, they don't say whether they are looking for someone who's bilingual or not. It just says maybe. So I'm going with that's a plus, but it's not going to be required. Now, pay for this position can run very high. Of course, it's going to be dependent on like location and experience, but it goes anywhere from $24.75 an hour all the way up to $40.51 an hour. Now, next up, and moving right along, we have the company Digital Document Solutions. I could not find a Glassdoor page or ratings for them online, so just know that going in, please do your own research on any companies before giving them your personal information. But they do have a nice website, and they are looking for a remote data entry clerk. They're pay $18 an hour, and they're basically looking for somebody to do standard data entry, inputting and updating data into the company's database or other electronic systems, verifying that data, comparing it to the source documents, making sure it's accurate, complete, and entered without any errors. If you do find errors, you'll have to resolve those and follow up and make sure the appropriate corrections are needed. Just performing all the quality checks on the data. And of course, they only require a high school diploma or GED, somebody who has clerical or computer experience, detail oriented, and can work remotely. But if that one was not your thing, that's okay. We have more. Keeping it moving. Next up, we have the company Formstack. Now, Formstack has 127 reviews on Glassdoor. They have a middle rating with the employee satisfaction of 2.4 out of 5 stars. Some people love them. Some people hate them. Some of the reviews that I read is that there's no room for growth in the company. And some people feel that the company is not organized. So this is going to be dependent on you. If you're looking for a company that you can get into, climb that corporate ladder, and grow with, this one probably is not for you. However, if you're just looking for a work from home job just to clock them hours in and make that money so that you can just support yourself and move on with your life, then maybe you are interested in this one. They are looking for a customer support specialist for their tier 1. Now, one thing to note about this will require maybe a little bit of video phone call work, but that's going to be outbound and scheduled. Most of your work is going to be done responding to emails and online web chats with this customer service job. So basically, you're going to learn the ins and outs of the Formstack products and services that they offer and be the primary point person for incoming support requests through email, chat, and scheduled phone support. So if you do have to be on the phone with someone, that is going to be scheduled and you're going to be making that outbound phone call. Again, it's not like a call center where you're sitting on the phone all day taking calls. You're going to be working in a fast-paced environment. They are going to require you to hit quality metrics. Outside of responding to these emails and chats, you're going to create written or video documentation to assist in keeping the resources up to date. So think like when people have FAQs on their websites, you're going to help like draft those draft help documents that people can read and kind of give themselves their own help support. So you're just going to work closely with the team, answering questions, providing feedback. They don't require any kind of college degree either, just 1 to 2 years of some kind of customer service experience. They prefer that to be in a tech field. Somebody who can work successfully with minimal oversight, so you're kind of like a self-starter, a go-getter, someone who has great time management skills and who is willing to learn. Pay for this positions anywhere from $40,000 a year all the way up to $45,000 a year. But then next up, we have the big healthcare company, pharmacy, retailer, whatever you want to call them. CVS Health is hiring a remote work from home job. They have 37,000 reviews on Glassdoor, an overall employee satisfaction rating of 3.1 out of 5 stars. They are looking for a quality specialist. It does say that this is remote, but their quality specialist is going to be tasked with looking at patient experience reviews, escalations, survey responses, and service complaints to understand the cause and reported experience. So you're going to review these escalations and survey responses received by specialty pharmacies. You're going to do like some data analysis looking at the root cause of what made the customer unhappy. You'll support operational business partners through communication, facilitating meetings to present these errors that you found to the team. Just developing an improvement plan, including the data analysis and monitoring that you found. So you record the assignments and escalations of the surveys. So you're basically going to be looking at all of these surveys that come in from people's experiences and analyzing the data, finding the trends, and then helping create improvement plans to make sure that these issues are corrected on CVS's end so that it doesn't continue to happen and make unhappy customers. Now, they are looking for somebody who has 1 to 3 years of some kind of operations experience, someone who can work independently as well as collaboratively, someone who has great presentation and communication skills, and someone who is kind of analytical, has a good understanding of metrics or how to measure activities, things like that. But only a high school diploma or GED is required, and pay for this position anywhere from $18.50 an hour all the way up to $37.02 an hour. And moving right along, staying in that kind of quality check field, next up we have the company Verisma Systems. They have 64 reviews on Glassdoor, an overall rating of 3.4 out of 5 stars. They are also looking for a QA review specialist, and note this is virtual for the United States. So this is going to be in the healthcare field. They're looking for somebody to review those authorizations and requests for records, making sure all the pertinent information, patient's information is contained on the forms, the dates are valid, all the information is there for the release to be processed. You'll verify that the attached medical records correlate to the authorization that is being requested requested, and all documentation is that patient only, making sure no other patient's information is in that paperwork before being turned in, because that would be a HIPAA violation if it is. So you're just going to follow quality assurance policies and procedures, participating in team meetings when needed, just communicating the release of information, specifically health information, medical record information, issues pertaining to quality review. So you're basically checking the quality of all of the paperwork before it leaves the company, going to insurance companies or outside companies. Make sure it meets those HIPAA guidelines. So you've got to be very detail oriented, have an eye for that detail, making sure you don't miss anything. They only require a high school diploma and someone who knows how to work a computer like Microsoft Office systems. Now, they do want somebody who's worked at least 2 years in some kind of office environment. They prefer a healthcare setting. It's not required as long as you do have knowledge of HIPAA regulations and guidelines. This one pays anywhere from $15.25 an hour all the way up to $18 an hour. All right, if you've made it to the end of this video, I owe you a huge thank you so much for watching and supporting me. As always, feel free to leave in the comments anything you're looking for. I never make any promises, but I do read those. Don't forget, if you enjoyed this video, let me know. Give it a thumbs up, like button, share with all your friends and family, and I'll be back really soon with more work from home job leads just for you.